Use about 40 mils of distilled water in a 50 ml beaker to rinse the pH sensor. So you submerge it and be careful not to hit the bottom of the beaker so that you can protect the little electrode at the end. Pour about 30 mils of your acetic acid into a clean 50 ml beaker. So we will grab our second 50 ml beaker and pour 30 mils of the solution that we made. So this is the 30 ml mark. Use it to thoroughly rinse the sensor. Repeat the previous step by rinsing with a second 30 ml portion of your solution. So now we will need a waste container or just a beaker that can hold everything that we're done with. So we'll put that in there, and then we'll grab another 30 mils of our solution, and then rinse it again. And then use the remaining 40 ml portion to determine your pH. So we'll toss this one as well, and then with the rest of our solution, we're going to determine the pH. So you'll want to move it around. So, okay. And that's the pH. So we'll want to continue to swirl it. It says readings may drift without proper swirling. Record the measured pH reading in your data table. So it looks pretty stable, so you'll want to record your data. When done, place the pH sensor into distilled water. So we'll take it out of our solution, put that in the waste, let it dry, then we'll rinse with water again. Rinse your volumetric flask with deionized water, and then repeat the steps for 7 with your 0.0200 molar solution. So I am going to rinse my volumetric flask and then prepare the second solution. Alright, so now we're going to want to make the second solution. We'll do it the same as we did for the first solution. You fill it halfway with deionized water. And then you'll grab your stock solution of acetic acid, and you'll measure out what you calculated in your pre-lab. And then you put it in to the volumetric flask. then fill the line. So you want to be careful once it gets to the stem to go slow. And then invert the solution a few times to make sure it's all mixed. Making sure you have the stopper first. You don't want to just get it all over your lab bench. Alright, so now we're going to repeat the recording the pH from step 7, the same as we did for the first solution. This is our DI water. We'll want to rinse this beaker again. And then you'll pour out about 30 mils. And rinse the probe. And then you'll put this in your waste. You'll get a second aliquot of 30 mils. And rinse it. And then put that in your waste. And then put the rest. And then we're going to read the pH. Alright. So we'll want to vigorously swirl it. And then once the pH reading is stable, record that into your data table. Alright, I think that's looking pretty stable. So record your data. And then it says, dispose of all acetic acid solutions into the proper waste container. So once you're done, you'll put your waste here, and then we will take our waste container and go to the waste hood, and this is where the entire class's waste would go. You want to make sure to cap the waste when you're done. And close the hood. To turn off the LabQuest, unplug your pH probe. And tap the home icon on the lower right screen. So that is right here. And then choose System, and then Shut Down, and then OK. And then you would put it back on the charger. So at this point, there's still part 2, but you'll want to clean up your lab bench. So you'll want to rinse all of your beakers and put away in the volume. Rinse all your beakers, rinse your volumetric flask, and put away anything that you took from the instructor bench, and then wipe down your lab bench so that you're ready for part 2.